Obviously, everyone knows our history here. It's a difficult place to go. They make it difficult, and to be fair, I think they're a better team than they have been for the last couple of seasons as well, which is ironic, you know. But we were able to first and foremost get a good squad out here. Obviously, compared to last week, I mean, if you add sort of Junior and Jimmy's quality to any sort of squad, you know, I mean, you're always going to have a better chance of winning a game. But we got them in training. Worked on a game plan for this week. Then we had sort of a team meeting at the end. So obviously we were on the back of 2 losses, just to clear the air, just make sure we can sort of reset and go again, because you know we're still relatively in a good position. Yes, we're out of the cups, we still got 1 to go, but the league obviously was our priority, and you know, and still in the position that we were in. We knew, you know, a big win here just puts us, you know, back in again. But yeah, like I said, we went with a game plan on Wednesday, and it sort of worked perfectly. Got the early goal, was able to ride out the storm, and then should have got the second earlier. Of this slight critique, but we came through it. So yeah, so it's a statement win, and you know, we'll look back at this sort of win at the end of the season and think, okay, this was when we sort of, like, you know, went on that little run to push us towards the title.
A very difficult game. Like, we had to, as you said, the pressure was very immense. But we had, as Geoff said, we had a game plan today to hit him on a counter, which worked. So we kept a clean sheet, which is a good thing. I feel like it was a blessing in disguise to lose them cup games, because today we had no complacency and we were just all on it from the start.
If you looked on paper of these next run of games, Cricklewood, Kensington, you know, on paper it sort of can be tricky games, but you know, if you get 9 points out of that, it really puts you in a good position. And our target was, you know, to be potentially, obviously, if we can be top by Christmas, and then it's really about chalking off the games one by one, you know, and then seeing it out, and hopefully, you know, you hope that sort of the opposition sort of keep beating themselves while we're consistent and we can sort of stretch away. Obviously, it never works like that on paper, but yeah, like you said, it's a big win, and it's a lot, you know, it's confidence to a lot of the players, you know, Fred, you know, Josh playing into there, Noah all the time, Sully coming on, you know, everyone that came on, Finn, they all made a difference and stuck with the game plan, and that's what we really need. We need that sort of consistency with attendance, and that application, and there's no reason, like I said, we can't win the league with what we got on paper.
Well, just try to do my job, really, just try to keep a clean sheet, because as a main objective, I don't really bother about man of the match awards. I'm really bothered by the team. As long as the team wins every week, I'm really happy. Playing, being on the bench, I'm at Clapton through and through. I would like to see the club climb to higher levels, which we can do potentially this season. As the gaffer said, there's a lot of competition for the spots, so you have to be on the top of the game, everyone, which is a good thing.
The soon, obviously, the change room situation gets sorted and we'll be back home. A bit better, but yeah, like I say, 1 week obviously might be on 4G and might be on grass, so we can only really try and play to the conditions as much as we can. But what we have now, and I've always said since the first season, we've got a team that can adapt. I think we've got a team that can grind out wins, a team that can compete, a team that can play football, you know, so we should be able week upon week to sort of switch it up and be able to sort of take on any sort of challenge. I mean, it was great today, you know, I must admit, you know, when we're in the cage it's a bit difficult, and I understand it's not the most accommodating for people to come, but today, you know, it was great to have the away support. We could hear the drum again, you know, and it helps when your back's against the wall sometimes in games, you know. For all the people that turn up today, we always appreciate them. Make sure we go over there, shake everyone's hand, because it helps. It really helps. It is the 12th man, you know, the cliche, as the cliche says. So, you know, we thank everyone for the support, and you know, hopefully again we can put on another run going towards sort of the end of the new year and be in a good position.